Imagine this. Your beloved college football team's head coach, a legendary figure who built dynasties elsewhere, is suddenly dodging questions about a mysterious overseas trip tied to raising funds from a controversial source. Sounds like the plot of a thriller, right? But here's the real kicker. It's happening right now with Bill Belichick and the University of North Carolina's football program. And it's stirring up a whirlwind of debates about ethics, money, and sports. Stay tuned, because this story has layers that most fans might not even realize, and it could change how we view big money plays in college athletics. Let's break it down, step by step, especially for those new to the world of college football drama. Among the flurry of recent headlines about what's been going on behind the scenes at UNC football under Belichick's leadership, one incident really stands out. It involves General Manager Mike Lombardi, who embarked on a pre-season journey to Saudi Arabia, ostensibly to drum up financial support for the program. Think of it like a high-stakes networking event, but on an international scale. Lombardi was exploring ways to secure donations to help fund everything from player salaries to stadium upgrades. North Carolina's officials came forward with a clear statement, acknowledging that Lombardi's trip was indeed an exploratory fundraising effort, and it happened with the full knowledge and blessing of the university. This isn't uncommon in college sports. Schools often send representatives to meet potential donors, much like how alumni associations host events to boost endowments. But here's where it gets controversial. A source close to the situation, speaking to theathletic.com, revealed that Lombardi's agenda included meetings with top-tier Saudi government officials to chat about possible partnership deals. The report highlights why the Saudis are reportedly so enamored with UNC. It's all about the star power of Coach Belichick, who led the New England Patriots to multiple Super Bowl victories, and the iconic Michael Jordan, the basketball legend who graduated from UNC and remains a global brand. Adding another layer, a UNC spokesperson provided further clarification on social media, stating that Lombardi traveled at the behest of a Saudi national who's passionate about college football and eager to show support for Coach Belichick. The spokesperson emphasized that earlier rumors about dealings with the Public Investment Fund, PIF, Saudi Arabia's massive sovereign wealth fund, or direct investments in UNC, were simply off the mark and inaccurate. For beginners, the PIF is like a huge government-owned investment pool, similar to how some countries manage national savings. But in this context, it's been linked to various global initiatives, sometimes sparking debates over ethics due to Saudi Arabia's human rights record. And this is the part most people miss. Despite all the high-level talks and enthusiastic meetings, according to theathletic.com, no concrete agreements or actual financial backing for the program have materialized as of now. It's like laying the groundwork for a business deal, but not signing on the dotted line yet. Full of potential, but nothing finalized. Fast forward to after UNC's tough loss to Cal. That's the University of California, Berkeley, for those keeping score. And reporters put the question directly to Belichick about this Saudi trip. His response? He brushed it off swiftly, saying, "Yeah, I'll just talk about the game here," as captured in a tweet from a journalist. He interrupted the query, adding that he's laser-focused on the football action and won't dive into the off-field chatter, directing everyone to the university's official statement instead. This kind of deflection is classic Belichick. He's known for his no-nonsense, game-first mentality, much like how he famously avoids media hype during seasons. But let's not sugarcoat it. This whole scenario feels a bit odd, to say the least. Fundraising from international sources isn't new in sports. Think of how global sponsors pump money into leagues like the NFL. But aligning with a country facing international scrutiny raises eyebrows. On one hand, it's a smart move to diversify revenue streams in an era where college athletics budgets are tight and scandals loom large. On the other, it begs questions. Is this just innocent networking? Or does it risk associating the program with regimes criticized for issues like press freedom and gender rights? And here's where opinions diverge sharply. Some might argue it's pragmatic economics in a competitive sport, while others see it as compromising integrity for cash. What do you think? Does the allure of foreign funds outweigh the potential controversies? This development could even point to a bigger picture for UNC, with Belichick now sitting at 0-4 against FBS opponents. That's Football Bowl subdivision, the top tier of college football where the big rivalries and playoff hopes live. And amid a string of less than flattering reports about the program, it opens the door to new funding avenues. Imagine if things heat up. If UNC decides to exercise its option to buy out a head coach who's drawing all this attention, this Saudi connection might just become a lifeline for financial stability. It's a fascinating twist that keeps fans on their toes, but it also underscores the evolving landscape of college sports, where money and morality often clash. What are your thoughts on this? Do you see Belichick's brush-off as a sign of staying above the fray, or is it dodging accountability? Is fundraising from places like Saudi Arabia a game-changer for colleges, or a slippery slope we should worry about? Drop your opinions in the comments. Let's discuss.